how to make hop tea. And I found this link. Third eye activator. HOPS. HOPS is the well-behaved cousin of cannabis. Well, almost. Hops have been historically cultivated specifically for use in the brewing process of beer and ale, providing bleary-eyed relaxation and a good night's sleep to consumers of alcohol since the 9th century. Of course, hops are not just for fun. This little cone-shaped flower has some unexpected but scientifically verified medicinal power. The pineal gland. Melatonin, the hormone produced by the pineal gland, and which is responsible for regulating our circadian rhythms, or what is more commonly referred to as our sleep-wake cycle. MT1 and MT2 are melatonin receptors, and hops, when ingested, binds to both of these melatonin receptors, which are produced by the pineal gland. MT1 is responsible for reprogramming our circadian rhythm, whereas MT2 slows cell metabolism and promotes sleep. The pine cone shape of hops may indeed point to its pineal gland benefits. Nature always gives us signs. In her Physica Sacra, the Abbess Hildegard von Bingen documented the world's first mention of hops being used as a preservative. Health benefits. Hops has been mainly used to treat anxiety, sleep disorders, and disturbance ranging from restlessness to insomnia. However, hops also has some very powerful medicinal properties. The land of Nod, historically used to promote a content night of sleep. The effectiveness of hops as a sleep aid has been scientifically validated by a large number of controlled studies. Effective at calming down anxiety, mainly due to the chemical dimethylvinylcarbinol. Hops can help us put our mind at rest. Hops use in tea. Hops have been used in tea at least as long as they have been used in beer. Hop tea is often used as a sort of bedtime tea due to its natural sedative properties. If you intend to drink hop tea, it is important to note that modern hops can be very bitter. For that reason, you may want to consider sweetening the tea with honey, agave nectar, or another sweetener, especially when using a hop with a high alpha acid content. For best results, use a hop with low alpha acids, but that has a good flavor and aroma profile that you like. Home brewers typically have a good idea of what hops they like best as an aroma addition in their beer, and I recommend sticking with those. Dual-use hops can be pretty high in alpha acids, so tread lightly if the alpha acid content is above 5%. Due to a resurgence in the popularity of hop tea that has coincided with the homebrewing movement, there has been a new hop variety released with tea in mind. The Tea Maker hop was released in 2008 by the ARS Forage Seed and Cereal Research Unit in Corvallis, Oregon. The tea maker hop has very low alpha acid levels and very high beta acid levels. This results in a more pleasant bitterness profile. In addition, the tea maker hop also has a high concentration of spicy floral aroma oils, which make for a much better cup of tea. Making hop tea is easy. For your first time making tea, choose a low alpha acid hop that you enjoy and add a small amount, about a quarter ounce for 8 ounces of tea should be ample, to a tea ball, strainer or French press. For tea making purposes, I highly recommend using whole cone hops, though you can make tea with pellets as well. Pellets can cause a problem when using a French press, as the hop materials can pass through the screen. For that reason, I recommend a tea bag for hop pellets. Heat 8 ounces of water to boiling and add to the cup with tea ball. Allow the tea to steep for a few minutes and then remove by straining or pressing. Sweeten the tea to taste using honey or the sweetener of your choice. Very simple. And this is what you need if you want to sit in the driver's seat. You need to completely dissociate from your persona and from anything that distracts you from being the one in the driver's seat. Due to HOPS' ability to bind melatonin receptors, it can help us to stimulate re-regulation of an out-of-whack sleep-wake cycle due to shift night work. It has also shown to be effective in alleviating frustrating and health-damaging sleep disorders such as insomnia. Anti-everything. Xanthomol is a flavonoid compound contained in hops. Xanthomol has shown promise as providing an anti-tumor activity, anti-blood clotting, antiviral and anti-inflammatory. Hops also has an anti-anxiety properties, which is the one that I need most. Research conducted at the Linus Pauling Institute in Oregon have demonstrated xanthomol, I have no idea how to pronounce that, to show inhibitory activity helping to prevent colon, breast, and ovarian cancer cells from proliferating. Hops are also antibacterial and antispasmodic, which can also help with the amanita if you might have the twitching going on. Brain on hops. New research from China reports that xanthomol found in hops may be able to protect our brain from oxidative damage. Key causative factor in the development of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer and Parkinson's. That one. So, you know what catatonia is, right? A while back I also looked into autistic catatonia. And I assume that this is caused by overwhelming stress.